Everybody hogging up the lanes. Whip so big it's like a plane.
What you're gonna do is by pressing new project and the video that you wanna edit, which is this one. And you're gonna wanna crop off the part where like the TikTok comes off and also Capcut. You're gonna then want where he does like a little, it looks like an O signal. You're gonna wanna crop that. We'll split it and delete the rest. And you're gonna wanna export that. We're gonna need that later on in this video. And you're gonna wanna expand it to the point where you last had it. And you're gonna wanna go back to the beginning where he does the O and crop that off because we will not be needing that for right now. And now what you're gonna do is split this part into like a small piece. You're gonna wanna expand it, which is by zooming out. If you can see, like as if you're gonna zoom out on a video, is how you're gonna zoom out here. And you're gonna go scroll all the way till you see freeze. And I made a mistake here, but you're gonna have to like, so it's like small. So the photo has to be smaller than the video because then if it's not, then it's gonna come out weird. So that's what I had to do. And then basically you're just going to keep repeating that step over and over and over until you are done, like until he is done closing his hands. So now I'm just going to speed up the rest. Export the clip, obviously, and you're going to press new project, and the clip you just exported, you're going to want to add it into the video. And you're going to want to add, I suggest you add sound so you can see how it comes out. It usually helps see how the results are going to come. Then right in front, you're going to add the clip you exported earlier. And if you want to check how it comes out, obviously you can. You're going to want to obviously cut off the Capcut ending, and for this step it's easy. It's just adding filter, which just put it in the exact numbers I put, because if you want to you can, it's optional, but I suggest it because for me it comes out better quality. I usually do this because it'll match with the sound. I like getting something that matches with the sound and video. You can't put it too bright because it's not going to match, or too dark. So then you're going to put it all the way to the end of the video. It should automatically do that. And you could just check out how the results would come out, which comes out like this. It's still, with the beginning, you're going to want to split where he does the O signal yet again. And you're going to zoom out. I think I did that. Yeah, you're going to zoom out. And you're going to go to adjust and scroll till you see the thing vignette, I think is the word. And you're going to put it up to 30. And you're going to have to put it all the way to the area where it belongs. And cut off the extras that you don't need, like that. This is exactly how I'm doing it. And for animation, you're going to add fade in so it comes out like clean. Then you can just check out how the video came out, which it comes out like this, obviously. Then you're going to export this clip after you're done and you have it the way you want it. And you're going to do create new. And obviously the clip that you had just exported, you are going to put in. And you're going to add auto velocity because it obviously comes out with better quality. So, yeah. Then it should look something like this. Obviously mute the audio because it's going to come out choppy if you just keep it. And add the audio that you need to use just so you can see how it comes out. You don't have to, but I do it because I like to see how it comes out. And it should come out pretty good. Then you're going to want to export the clip again. And do create new project, and the clip you just exported you're going to add. Scroll all the way to the end until you see motion blur. And put it to 80, if you see here. I suggest 80 if you want. You can just play around until you like it. But I suggest you add 80. It should look somewhat like this. Yes, I literally love how this stuff comes out. And yet again, don't forget to crop off the Capcut because I usually forget. Then you're going to want to do, should we see stop videos, and that black thing right there you're going to press. You're going to add a zoom all the way out. So I made a mistake here. You don't go to lighten, you go to soft. And when you're on lighten, when you're on soft, you're going to put it to 50 as the suggested one. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I was just checking to see if I liked how it came out. You want to put it all the way to the end, obviously. For me, I think it came out too dark. So what I decided to do was go to filter. After this, I had to go to filters. I went to adjust. I went to brightness. And I put the brightness up to 15 because, you know, fix the lighting. Because I felt like it was a little too dark, so it didn't come out so good. So here's how the results would look. Put in your watermark. If you have one, you know. If you don't have one, it's okay. But that's how I put my watermark. Yes. You know, scroll all the way to the end. Yes. So I forgot about one of the last steps, so I had to export this. I ended up exporting it. But what you're gonna have to do is, as the guy on the split to where the guy starts and ends closing his hands, and you're gonna go to video effects. And it is in party where you go to delay, and you're gonna put it to the place where when the guy only closes his arms. So it should look like that. And then you can export it and then post it. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you learned something from it.